Hello, I'm Beth Parkinson, and I'm super excited to be here in Orlando, Florida this year for Rockwell Automation TechEd 2019. I'm here with over 2,500 attendees who will be taking the opportunity to learn more about the latest innovations and getting deeper understanding of some core technologies and services that will help them really expand what they're able to do, really extending the human possibility. But today, I'm excited to be able to give you a sense of what happened in day one, assuming that you weren't able to be here or you're just looking for some highlights. I'm going to be talking to a few folks today and over the next couple days so that you'll get a sense of the types of new innovations that we're talking about here. My first guest today is Matt Mazurek. Matt is with our digital engineering team, and he's going to give a sense of really some of the exciting things that are happening. I mean, Matt, we've had Studio 5000 for a long time, really good design and engineering tools, but I sense that there's just a lot of new innovations happening here. Can you give everybody a sense of what you're really excited about?
Yeah, so this is a great year. It's a very exciting time for digital engineering. So this year, earlier in 2019, we had the acquisition of Emulate 3D, who we're going to see all over the show this year. So we have 3 labs and a general session with them. And really what they bring to our portfolio is the ability to marry the CAD model, so the drawing that you've already had, assign some physical properties, and link it to the PLC or code that you've already written. And now you have a model that not just looks like the system that you're going to do, but actually behaves in the same way. So we've heard about digital twins for a while. Now they're becoming real. And if you're an OEM, you can imagine that the experimentations that you could run on different designs without the high cost of labor or machine building, or if you're a user and you want to try and prototype different designs without taking your machine down or without losing production, it becomes very valuable.
Yeah, it's super exciting. I know we were working with Emulate 3D for a couple years as a partner, so really to bring them in the fold and enable increased integration with our capabilities, I know so many people are excited about. Later this week, we'll also have Ian McGregor, who has a lot of experience with Emulate 3D on our little recap area, so you'll get to hear more about that. And of course, you can check out #RockLive. So Matt, it's not just about what we're bringing together with some of the new partnerships that we have and new capabilities with Emulate 3D, but we're also have done a lot of productivity enhancements in our core offerings. You want to give folks at least some of your favorites? I think you mentioned there's like 20 major enhancements.
Yeah, so design productivity is a huge piece of the core business, whether that's in Studio 5000, Logix Designer, or it's through Application Code Manager. It's really across all of our products because we see huge opportunity in the design phase of taking time out of that because it's a huge part of a project and quite frankly expensive, that spending that human capital on the design phase. So to us, what design productivity means is that good software is simple. So a lot of the things that you'll see in Studio 5000 are about letting you achieve the same amount of work or more effectively through fewer clicks or through less rework. So we see anything that's a repetitive task in software as an opportunity to improve. So whether that's in Studio 5000 Logix Designer, making that workflow happen with a lot fewer clicks, or with Application Code Manager, letting you reuse the same content over and over again, or catalog your own library of objects that you get to reuse across your company to one, drive standards, but then 2, also minimize all that repetitive work time.
Yeah, simplification, I think, has been one of the themes that Rockwell Automation has had over the last few years. And I think this whole connecting the design to operations area is a great example of where we're doing more and more innovations. And not just on the technical front. Matt, tell us a little bit about some of the things that we're doing to help customers have increased flexibility and really maybe some people might say more modern approaches to delivering our offerings. Can you talk about software as a subscription?
Yeah, so that's one of the newer innovations for the way that we go to market is that historically we sell perpetual license. Now as we offer a subscription for across our portfolio, it allows the customer more flexibility and visibility into what you've bought, how you're using it, and with every company has changing demands. You certainly can have the flexibility to say add or remove users, manage exactly what you need at the right time, and that flexibility is key for business that never really stays the same.
That's awesome. I'm super excited about what we're doing with digital engineering. In fact, for those of you who don't know, this year we created a whole new track with the digital engineering offerings. So very exciting. Matt, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you all for joining us. We're going to have more on our day one highlights coming up soon.